Gonzo. I'll be by to see you in a couple of 3 days, and we'll talk all about it. Come on.
Well, maybe I can get my money, but Junior belongs to me.
It seems now that you were just saying that you didn't.
We make them, her and me. I'll lay hands.
With what? Will a switch?
Come on, Junior, run for the card. Junior, do like that.
Nope. Wait a minute. Now, old lady, you just gotta come along. Now, you move. I had me a little still here away someplace I wouldn't argue with the county sheriff. Come here.
Your hands on me. Foster child like she is. Who's to take her in but me? William, oh, William. Wake up.
So you got rid of her?
Well, I might have known that you'd sick that old witch on me. Well, you can just pay your due and board the little girl now.
You mean she's still here? Well, now, I didn't make that problem. You did. And I'm not boarding any little girl, especially for you.
Come on, Selma.
Well, I know you, Phil Rotman. Quick and pick up sticks. You'd figure it for a big, happy family, and you'd move right in.
You know, I hadn't thought it through that far yet, but that's a mighty good idea.
Oh, she needed the bathroom. That's why she didn't run when she was told she couldn't.
Poor little thing. She probably didn't want to stay here at all.
Yeah. What are you going to do with her?
Well, I thought I had that all figured out. It didn't quite work. I guess I'll just have to keep her here overnight and hope that'll throw the fear of God into that old Mrs. Halls. Make her ease up with that willow switch anyway.
Phil, how long could you keep her?
Well, to tell you the truth, the sooner I get Sooner and that little bird of hers out into the country.
Could you keep her here longer, just until something's decided legally?
Well, I already told you it's been decided.
Oh, Phil, just put off that old lady for a while, that's all.
What are you getting your motor all revved up for? The way I heard it, if a woman adopts a child, she wants it brand new, so it's more like her own.
Well, maybe not. Maybe not for Elizabeth. Maybe for her, an older child would be better, more like a companion for her.
Elizabeth was sooner? Oh, they're as different as day and night.
Well, the city girl married the country boy, didn't she? Hey, just to set the record straight, Phil, Elizabeth has never looked down on Selma or anybody else in Beebe. As a matter of fact, she's always wanted to be a part of it. Only it seems like lately everybody in town has kids but us. Of course, you.
Mac, what are you setting up for yourself? Now, you were born and bred in this town, but you're not cut from the same cloth as Sooner.
No, you're wrong, Phil. You're wrong.
Ain't no need to tote the water here, you know it. There's a box of it up on the wall, and I made it run and run and run. And there's a lever on the wall, too. And I touched it, and the lamp come on without using a match. And it went off just as easy.
Honey, why don't you just go outside and wait a bit, huh?
How long can we have her, Phil? Just to try it.
You can't use a child like that.
Even if it were, just for a few days or a few weeks. What harm would it do it? When did it ever hurt someone to learn new ways?
Well, if they have to give them up afterwards, it hurts a hell of a lot. Now, Mac, you just don't know what you're asking of that little girl. Now, you and Elizabeth, this town here, all of us, our life is like a different planet to her.
Phil, do I have to say it all? I want her. I hope to heaven Elizabeth will, too, but I want her.
Well, maybe I couldn't cut the old lady off a little bit with some double talk. But, Mac, one thing is certain. A way back to what she knows has to be left open for that little girl. Or there's nothing left for her but the state children's home. Now, you're going to have to explain the how and why of it to her, and to Elizabeth, too, because I don't want anything to do with that.
We're going for the day.
Come here, Sue.
Sooner, this is Elizabeth. Elizabeth, this is Sooner Hawes. I brought her home to stay with us for a while.
Well, I know you've been bringing home stray dogs and kittens all your life.
Don't, Elizabeth.
What is this, Max? Some kind of test?
What?
Hello, is Sooner, is it? Well, I've never met anybody with that name before.
I can think me up another one if you want.
You got enough new things to get used to, honey.
Well, why don't you give the bird to Mac, and you and I'll go upstairs. I think you could use a bath, young lady.
Come on. Oh, we stopped at Wick's and we got her a few new things.
You said a while. How long is a while?
Well, I thought maybe we could take it day by day.
There's a difference between pity and love. Surely you know that.
The water runs in by itself, don't it? Just like over at the jail.
Jail?
Yes. Now that I'm living in BB, can I go to that dance school with all the other kids?
Max said we take it day by day, Sooner. Well, we'll see about the school. Come on. Here we go. Haven't you ever had a hot bath before?
Am I going to smell good like you?
Yes. I promise. Oh, look around to the side, Sooner. It's a slip.
Yes.
Well, don't you look like something?
Never had nothing new before. Smells different.
Look there.
You sitting up there mighty pleased with yourself. You like it.
I thought if I fixed him a perch, she might keep him in the house.
I think we better have a little talk, you and I.
Elizabeth, she says you be a healer of failing things, too.
Yeah, that's right, hon. Right in there's where I keep him. I'll tell you what. Later we'll go in and we'll see how they're doing. Meantime, I think maybe you better show Bird his new home, huh?
It's the room over the kitchen. She knows.
Yeah, that's your room now. Remember, put the paper under the perch and see how he likes these seats, huh? Careful with it. You know, when I was little, my pop hung a swing for me right over there. Maybe Sooner'd like one. You think?
What are you counting on, Mac? Good old Mother Instinct.